After I became pregnant, I asked my husband if he wanted a child, but he refused, saying he didn't want to have children with me. I almost forgot that I wasn't my husband's true love. I was just the daughter of a butler, and he was in love with my employer. However, due to an accident, we ended up sleeping together, and he was forced to marry me. After that, we entered into a 5-year contractual marriage. I still remember the first time I met Channing. I was kneeling on the floor of my employer's house, helping my mother clean. That's when he walked in with the family's daughter. Channing was tall, handsome, and always seemed aloof. But that day, I saw a different side of him. The warmth in his eyes as he looked at her caught my attention, and in that moment, I knew I would fall for him. Every time he visited, I'd hide in a corner, secretly watching him like he was some unreachable star. It was silly, I knew, but it was my reality. When Channing and I got married, no one believed it was out of love. People assumed I wanted the Muir family's wealth, but it was him I wanted. At Zendaya's birthday party, she announced a piece of news. She was pregnant. The whole venue burst into enthusiastic applause. The baby in her womb is the joy of her life and also her future. But standing behind me, I felt that all of this was like a cruel satire. I'm also pregnant, but not what Channing wants. When I hesitantly asked Channing, what if we consider having a child? He rejected me immediately, his voice cold. Absolutely not. His words stunned me. I don't even remember how I left the party. The rest of the evening was a blur. Back home, I stood in front of the mirror in our bathroom, wiping away tears. I couldn't hold the pregnancy report in my hand anymore, so I tore it into pieces. When I came out of the bathroom an hour later, Channing was on the couch, seemingly busy with work, typing on his phone. As I quietly approached the bed, Channing looked up and asked, "Lucas said you weren't at your workstation this afternoon. Where did you go?" "I went to the hospital," I replied, trying to sound calm. "My mom ordered some herbal medicine for me." He didn't question it, just nodded. It was true, my mom had been pushing fertility medicine on me for years, even though I wasn't sure it was necessary. "You can bring the medicine home," Channing said, frowning, "but don't take any secretly like you did 2 years ago." "I won't," I lied softly, flushing with embarrassment. I moved to the bed, but before I could settle, Channing's gaze turned intense, his lips found mine, and everything around us disappeared. But before it could go further, his phone rang, and he abruptly pulled away. "I'll be in the study," he said hoarsely, walking out. I lay there, confused, hearing bits of his conversation in the next room. "We'll see each other soon. Be good." I tried to push the thoughts away, but doubts gnawed at me. That night was a restless one, filled with nightmares. The next morning, I sat at the table, still exhausted. Channing noticed immediately. "What's wrong?" "I'm fine," I lied, brushing off the headache I was trying to ignore. Before I could finish, the butler, Gilbert, entered with a troubling piece of news. Somebody in the housekeeper team might be sick. "Mr. Muir, we found a medical report in the trash. Should we do a health check for everyone?" Channing didn't react, but I froze. Then he casually asked, "Savannah, did you get your report from the company's health check?"